Um, this is my very first lager. Yes, it's sitting in a 2-foot tall glass in front of me. I mean, you just want to hug it. Perception is everything. It's pretty clear. Got some haze here on the glass, but no fine-ins whatsoever. This was in the fridge, cold crashing at about 39 degrees for about a week and a half, and now I've got it in the keg, and it's been there for about 4 or 5 days, and yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm probably going to let this lager for at least another couple weeks before taking any more. But this is one I made back. It's supposed to be a Stella Artois clone. Made it about, I don't know, about a month ago, I guess. And it's going pretty good. Good carbonation getting into it. So yeah, cheers. It's been an interesting week. Been a few weeks actually. I've been brewing quite a bit. I've never had this much beer fermenting at any given time ever. If we go back a few weeks ago, so I did this one, that's lager, and now I did a Stone 10th Anniversary IPA, currently cold crashing. I've also did the Pliny the Elder, that's still in the primary. In addition to that, I had a colleague of mine come over last weekend. On Saturday, we brewed up a Christmas ale, winter warmer. It was a good brew day. I got that out of the Brewing Classic Styles book. So that was pretty good. I think it was just like a lot of the recipes I've seen for pumpkin ales, but without the pumpkin in it. Added a little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice. Shout out to MD Kapinski, Mad Bomber Brewing. Yep, our fermenters on that sort of blew up. Had a blowout. I'll go ahead and show you a clip of that now. And so yeah, in the fermentation chamber, in addition to Pliny the Elder and the winter warmer, I've also got a pale ale, or I tried to go with like English ingredients. So I used Maris Otter as 2-row. I used Crystal 60 for just a bit of extra sweetness, and some carapils for head retention. Also added in WLP 002 for that, so English yeast. But I was a little bit off on the hops. So I've had these hops, these whole leaf hops in my freezer for quite a long time, about a year. I had Northern Brewer and also had Cascade. So for this bitter, I used Northern Brewer for the bitter and hop, and then a bunch of Cascade for aroma, taste and aroma. So that's also in the fermentation chamber, and we'll see how that turns out. So what else is going on? I've got this long freezer box that we've been using for a few years now. It's nice, it's big, it's everything that we need for keeping our food frozen, but obviously watching everybody else's videos with Keezers out there, I was wanting to build my own as well. So we actually went off and bought another stand-up freezer, and I'm going to go ahead and convert this freezer into a Keezer. So it's pretty sort of scratched up and shoddy, but I'll give you a quick look at that now so you can see the project ahead of me. So off here beside the brew station, I've always sort of used the top of this as like, you know, my preparation station. But I'm going to go ahead and get a big collar and bolt that on there. Glue it on however I'm going to do it. But yeah, that's big enough. I think that'll hold about 10 kegs. I've got a small keg here. the 12-liter one, so you can kind of see how much space there is. I think I can at least fit 10 kegs in there, and then when I build the collar up onto it, it'll be tall enough to put the CO2 in here, and then maybe I'll build like a little shelf here coming out on the side for a fermenter for lager. And while I'm up, I'll go ahead and show you what's going on in the fridge. Alright, so here's the Stone Anniversary Ale, cold crashing. Down there I got the Pilsner, or the lager, Stella Artois clone, and there's a little bit left of the Arrogant Bastard Ale clone. So yeah. And Rygo, if you're still watching, I still have not dranken your bottom shelf stout. I mean, I just can't bring myself to drink it. Anyways. Got a shout out for Justin Elder. Nice talking to you the other day. It's all about community. This whole thing is about community and people keeping up with each other, building friendships and relationships and growing with each other, complimenting each other. It's nice to just watch people build their projects, share their information, and everyone grows from that. I want to thank Harry Brew 69 and Big CQ for doing a review of my beers. Thanks a lot. 42 minutes, Harry, on a review of 2 beers. Speechless. I'm glad you guys got a chance to try them. I apologize for the carbonation. I don't think it was the way that I filled the bottles. I think they were those PET bottles. I don't know. I've had 10 bottles of my Coca-Cola Porter that I bottled up the same way, but I used different bottles. I had the flip-top bottles, and those have been perfectly carbonated for, I guess it's been a couple of months since I moved those out of the keg and into the bottles. So I apologize that they weren't as carbonated as I'm used to drinking straight up out of the keg. But I'm glad that you guys at least got to taste them and try them and review them. I really truly appreciate that. A big shout out and thank you to Glenn of Homebrew Brewery. It was my pleasure being a part of that competition. I really truly enjoyed it, and looking forward to the STC 1000. It's going to come in handy with that Keezer build, so I will put it to good use. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot also for reviewing my beer on your channel as well. Looking forward to what you think, your comments about the others. Whether it's on video or just let me know on chat sometime. I just appreciate it, whether you liked it or didn't. I have yet to see anybody review the Coca-Cola Porter, so I'd be interested to see what you guys thought about that one. But again, thanks a lot, guys. Really fun sending out beer mail. I don't expect anything back except from Glenn, STC 1000. But really looking forward to doing more of that in the future. So who knows? Who's next? When's my competition going to be held? I don't know. Still thinking about what the threshold will be for that one. Just enjoying watching everybody's videos, building their projects. Shout out to Shadow Beast Brewing. Man, you're like this close. This close. It's amazing. Just 6 months, 8 months ago, you're all into brewing with extract kits and stuff like that, and that's fine. I mean, I was there. I did that for a few years before I moved on, and it took that long to build this thing. And that's all fun, but watching people sort of grow and blossom and move on and begin to do all grain and get control and just build their systems and equipment, knowledge, capabilities, it's just fantastic. You can sit there and watch the guys that are teaching you how to do extract kits all day long for months on end, but at some point it's going to get boring and you're going to want to try all grain. And that, my friends, is where all of the excitement happens. So looking forward to more and more people doing it. Loving watching the ones who are, and it's just fantastic. What a community. What a great time. Loving every minute of it. So cheers to every one of you guys. Whether you're extract brewers, all grain brewers, or just thinking about starting brewing, hey, when you do, make a video and show everybody else, because we like to see that sort of stuff. I know I do. Cheers.